Dealing with a narcissistic partner is never easy, but understanding their behavior and focusing on your reactions and your emotions and your well-being can empower you to break this cycle of manipulation. If you've ever felt confused, manipulated, emotionally drained, or you think it's a full-time job for you to make the other person happy to maintain this relationship, they want you to be their duck one day and say you're acting like a pussy the another day, technically you are dating a person with narcissistic personality disorder. Remember, you deserve to be in a relationship which is built of respect, empathy, and mutual support. If you want to solve who you are dating riddle and what you can do if you find yourself in this situation, then stay with me to watch this full video. Today's topic: are you with a narcissist, and 5 tips to spot the emotional manipulation. Now, many of my patients, they come and say that, Dr. Grover, I took a decision on my own. I did this because I wanted to do this. I am selfish. Do you think I'm narcissistic, or do you think I have narcissistic personality disorder? The answer is yes or no. But according to DSM-5 of Mental Health of Psychiatric Disorder Manual, it is very clear that narcissism is often misunderstood. It's not just about being selfish or self-centered. It is a personality disorder characterized by a lack of empathy, need for admiration, and according to DSM-5, 1% of the population do have narcissistic personality disorder, but many people do not fulfill the criteria to be diagnosed formally. Let's start with some understanding of narcissism. The traits of narcissistic individuals include a constant need for validation and praise, tendency to exploit others for personal gain, difficulty maintaining a healthy relationship due to their own self-centeredness, lack of empathy, making it hard for them to understand or care about others' feelings, exaggerated sense of self-importance, obsession of being on the top, or power control. These all traits we have discussed in my previous videos. You can watch them too. But today's main aim and objective of this video, the tricks to spot that yes, you are in a relationship with a narcissist, and yes, you are being emotionally manipulated. Now let's talk about the early red flags that you are in a narcissistic toxic relationship. So out here, there are some early warning signs which you might notice in a narcissistic partner. So how you can validate that yes, you are in a narcissistic relationship? There are various signs, like number 1, love bombing and excessive flattery in the beginning, gaslighting, emotional manipulation, control issues, lack of accountability, emotional being on the emotional roller coaster all the time or most of the time. These are the 5 specific traits which you will come to know as early signs and red flags that yes, you are with a narcissistic person. The first one, love bombing, excessive flattery. Oh my God, I love this one. At first, they might come across you as a charming, confident, giving you all the attention. The stage is often set for you. It is love bombing. You might feel like you found the perfect partner. Oh my God, too good to be true. He opens the doors for you. He is your role model. He's your hero. He moves the chair for you to sit when you go to the restaurant, 6 feet tall. Salary is in 6 figures, in a good position. Your hobbies match. He can cook Italian food for you, and on and on. And I can write a thesis over it. Yes, you have become a feed for a narcissistic person if you are going through this red carpet love bombing. The next one is gaslighting. They manipulate you into doubting your own self, your feelings, the reality, your cognitive skills, your mind, providing you with a label that you are crazy and you are delusional and you have no clue about what you're thinking and talking about. And the way they convince you, they have a very good convincing power. They will convince you that yes, you didn't actually do that, or you did do that according to the way they are controlling you. Next one is the control and power issue. They want to control you to the extent that they will tell you, oh, what makes you happy? You have to feel happy in your life and do things in your life the way they want. It is my way or highway. Otherwise, it's going to be miserable for you. They will make it miserable for you. Other one, lack of accountability. They rarely take any responsibility to their actions, or they will blame you or others for the certain situation. Another one, emotional roller coaster, being always on an emotional roller coaster. You might feel like you're walking on eggshells, never knowing what will set them off with that passive aggressiveness, which I count it and call it as a volcanic eruption. However, after some time, with all this, you notice, oh my God, where is that love bombing thing? Where is that what we started with? And where is my that perfect match? No, there was never a perfect match. So your castle, your dream and your castle is falling apart in front of you. But trust me, it leaves quite many cracks and traumatic experience and those traumatic marks on your personality, persona, and mental health. Emotional manipulation can be in many forms. It is a very challenging topic because we often think that emotional manipulation is in the form of yelling or being overtly aggressive. Sometimes it is in a very subtle way, subtle commands, reminding you of your past failure and your behavior and passive aggressive behaviors, very condescending tone, and it can be just damaging. Oh my God, the words which impact, the words which they use. You are the reason why I am so hurt. If you had loved me, you would have done this for me. Identifying emotional manipulations requires us to more be in tune with our own emotions and the behavior of the other person. By doing so, we can recognize the red flags early and take action to protect ourselves. The most crucial takeaway here is that emotional manipulation is, of course, because of the other person and the narcissistic person, but it's about how you respond to their behaviors. We cannot control how others treat us, but we can surely control how we are going to react to it. By being more aware of our emotions, setting boundaries, and prioritizing our own mental health, cutting off relationship, we can stop this emotional manipulation. Remember, awareness, awareness, awareness. Awareness is the key in dealing with emotionally manipulative individuals. Tips which I'm going to share with you to identify that yes, you are being emotionally manipulated. Number one, spotting the inconsistencies. Number two, listening to your intuition. Number three, watching out of gaslighting behaviors. Number 4, identifying emotional blackmailing. Number 5, identifying blame shifting behaviors. The first step, which I'm talking about, is to spot inconsistencies in their words and actions. The promises they make, the emotional manipulation often is they say one thing, but they do another. They might promise you something, but they will not follow through, or they might say that they care about your feelings and they dismiss them. So pay attention to their words, that are they aligning with their actions, and by any means, if those who are consistent, they fail to deliver or follow through the promise for the long time. Timeline also is a very important factor. Testifying and validating the timelines with them is a good theory. The second tip is to listen to your own intuition and gut and your wise mind. Here, you have to make your mind win over your heart. Those charming love bombing memories which you have nothing to do with your wise mind. Okay, so our intuition often picks up into some subtle cues which are ignoring, that our conscious mind might be missing. It can be that your intuition is telling you something. Do not ignore your gut feeling. If you are anxious, you are uncomfortable, explore more. Ask this question to yourself: why am I uncomfortable with this person? Why it is not working? Why am always anxious around this person? Of course, because something is wrong and you are being emotionally manipulated. The third tip, important tip, which you need to watch out for, is gaslighting behavior. Validate their gaslighting behavior. Emotional manipulation is often trying to control your perception of reality by making you self-doubt or making you doubt that that experience never happened, that situation never happened. It's doubting your own feelings, your own cognitive skills, your own memories, and your own actions. Be careful with that. For example, if you have already decided or into an agreement to go to a vacation with somebody or with some friends, they'll say, "Nah, you never discussed that with me. You are delusional, you are crazy, you're making the whole story in your mind." Just be careful. This is a very important emotional manipulation which they throw over you. The fourth tip, which is very important, is identifying emotional blackmailing. Emotional manipulation in the form of blackmailing, guilt trip, self pity, or anger if you are not following them or you are not accepting that blackmailing. Oh, yes, if you really loved me, you would have done that. Yeah, it's something which you will never do. I need this because I am very sick and my daughter is diagnosed with COVID. So you have to do this. So blackmailing and self-pity, that role they play. So the another one, the important one, the fifth tip, which I really like, is to blame shifting their behavior. Emotional manipulation is in the form of blaming themselves first and then the love swapping chair blaming someone else, because they will not take accountability or responsibility of their bad behavior or their action. One of my patients interestingly mentioned to me that her boyfriend chucked her out, threw her out of the house, literally with the luggage, and asked her to leave. And when she left, he is texting her, "If you want to continue communication with me, then you need to change your behavior and don't repeat this." Oh my God, she was telling me this in the session and we were having a good laugh. Are you delusional? Which respectable woman will communicate with you if you have thrown her out of your house? They are delusional because they don't want to take responsibility of their action, and apology is far, far away. So do remember, that taking responsibility is a key characteristic of an emotionally healthy relationship, which does not go with them. So these were the 5 tips which I have explained to you, that how you can come to know that yes, you are being emotionally manipulated. These kind of emotional manipulations do leave some scars within you, scars on the mental health. These scars are not noticed or seen because they are innate and they are internal. So, how your mental health is impacted by emotional manipulation is that it can lead to anxiety. You're having panic attacks, you are feeling walking on eggshells all the time, your confidence, lack of confidence, your confidence is eroded completely because of criticism, one after the another. The other way is that if you have gone through physical and emotional abuse, you can have flashbacks, you can have kind of stress disorder, which can come up as a form of PTSD in the later stage. Also, mental health issue which most of the people who go through emotional manipulation is that they are not ready to be in a relationship anymore. Mistrust issues and paranoia also comes with that. So you have to take charge and control of your mental health well-being. So time has come then that you have to seek for some kind of support. I have recorded and uploaded some videos of healing process part 1 and part 2 if you have gone through narcissistic abuse. But to summarize, how you can deal with a narcissistic partner, key lies in setting some firm boundaries, be clear and direct, don't take the disrespect, stick to your boundaries even if they are trying to enforce it over you, not to be consistent, limit the emotional reactivity. Remember, it is not only about you, they are trying to seek feed, narcissistic feed out of you, but emotional manipulation can only stop if you stop reacting at or behaving or reacting, acting over their emotional feed, what they're giving to you. Seek support, surround yourself with good friends, family members, and have a good therapist for some long-term therapy. So when we seek professional help, you need to know that in some cases a narcissistic partner, their behavior can escalate to emotional or even physical abuse. If you feel that you are trapped and unsafe and you're watching your own funeral and you're burning yourself and you're burying yourself, like I have mentioned in one of my previous videos of you are attending your own funeral, then it's a crucial time for you to seek professional help. A therapist can provide you with some tools to rebuild your confidence and to create an exit strategy if needed. Remember, you are not alone. There are resources and support and networks available to help you through them. Dealing with the narcissistic partner is never easy, but understanding their behavior and focusing on your reactions and your emotions and your well-being can empower you to break this cycle of manipulation. Remember, you deserve to be in a relationship which is built of respect, empathy, and mutual support. So thank you for watching this video, and if you have liked this video, please don't forget to press the thumb and don't forget to press the bell to subscribe me. Till then, have a good life, seek some support, throw questions over me, and enjoy being in a relationship.